If, like me, you're tired and depressed by the current news cycle, and you're in the market for a new kind of candidate, why not look outside your political party and outside your species while you're at it? Humans aren't the only ones to have become elected officials. In Sonal, California, a town of 828 residents just north of San Jose, 2 residents signed up in 1981 to run for the position of honorary mayor, which would allow them to represent Sonal's interests in the Alameda County meetings. As the elections drew near, the race grew bitter. Partly in jest, resident Brad Lieber said that his black Labrador, Bosco, could win the election if Bosco's name was on the ballot. People took Lieber's words to heart, and since most of them knew and liked Bosco, they wrote his name in. Running as a Republican, Bosco won the election in a landslide, resulting in international news coverage. The China People's Daily cited the election as proof of the failure of American democracy. They clearly hadn't met Bosco. For the next 13 years, Mayor Bosco wandered the town during the day, stopping in the tavern for some food. When ill health caused him to be put down in 1994, the locals did not forget their unique elected official. They erected a bronze statue of the former mayor in front of the post office in 2008, where it still stands today, and a pub named in his honor opened the following year. Bosco has a lot of company. Boston Curtis, a brown mule, was offered as a candidate for a Republican precinct seat in Milton, Washington in 1938, winning 51-0. In 1997, a cat named Stubbs was elected mayor of Talkeetna, Alaska. Although his title as mayor was honorary, he was featured as a write-in candidate for the 2014 Senate race for Alaska. Sadly, Stubbs did not win. In August 2014, 7-year-old Duke the dog, not the one from the baked bean commercial, won an election and became the new mayor of Cormorant, Minnesota for 5 years. A cat named Sweet Tart is presently serving her first term as mayor of a small town in Michigan. Cacareco, a rhinoceros at the Sao Paulo Zoo, was a candidate for the 1958 city council elections with the intention of protesting against political corruption. Electoral officials didn't appreciate Cacareco's candidacy, but she eventually won 100,000 votes, more than any other party in that same election. Today, the term voto cacareco is commonly used to describe protest votes in Brazil. Cacareco's candidacy inspired the Rhinoceros Party of Canada, nominally led by the rhinoceros Cornelius I. Tiao, a bad-tempered chimpanzee, was put forth by the fictional Brazilian Banana Party for mayor of Rio de Janeiro in 1988. The campaign slogan, "Vote Monkey, Get Monkey," because people were tired of voting for a platform and then seeing the elected official doing something different. There's no official counting of how many votes Tiao got, because all of the votes were voided, but it's estimated that he came in third with 400,000 votes. New Zealand's McGillicuddy Sirius Party entered a goat in a local election, but their attempt to have a hedgehog stand for parliament was unsuccessful. Catmandu, a political cat, served as joint leader of Britain's official monster raving loony party from 1999 to 2002, along with his owner Howling Laud Hope. Hank the Cat, a Maine Coon from Northern Virginia, ran against Tim Kaine and George Allen for Virginia's Senate seat in 2012. He earned third place with nearly 7,000 votes, which is honestly far from the worst news story to come out of my home state recently.